Bonjour, it's on Autistic Doll here. So today I kind of wanted to talk a bit about, I guess, my communication style and how autism affects how I socialize with people. Um, so quickly, as a very toddler to um, just starting grade school, I had a bit of a lisp. You might not be able to hear it now, but yeah, I did have a lisp and I grew out of it. When I was in grade school, I just remember being extremely quiet and just observing. I was just observing my surrounding. That I remember. I'm just watching people, not like staring at them, of course, but just, you know, kind of watching people and intaking the environment. And um, it obviously was a issue because people kept saying, "Oh, you should talk more. You should talk to me," or people who wanted to be friends, or adults who like teachers, um, principal, stuff like that, saying, I want to hear you. I want to. You should talk more. Talk to me, and we want to hear you, hear your opinion, and stuff like that. So that kind of followed me throughout. Um, since it started then on and up until today. Um, I honestly, I hate communicating. I hate this. I hate my voice. I hate my tone. I hate the way I speak. I hate that I have pauses. And then when I do get into actually talking like I am now, then I start rambling. Because all the thoughts that I have that I've been suppressing because I don't know when the best time to talk about these things are. Um, it just all starts coming up. And then I obviously, I guess, angry or snooty or stuck up. Um, so it's quite confusing. Um, it's to me, it's gotten worse over time. Um, Now, when I talk to anybody other than a hi, after the hi or hi, how are you, it now seems to go downhill from there. Um, I'm not able to, unless it's something that is like it's a necessity. The interaction, the communication is an absolute necessity. Meaning, like, okay, if I don't talk to this person, they're gonna kick me out. I won't. I'll be living on the streets type thing. Um, that kind of dire. I I I can't risk talking to people because I now realize that I'm so shut down. I'm so terrified. I think is the word. So terrified to speak because of the amount of just horrible consequences that comes after trying to have just a regular conversation with anybody. Um, I know it's kind of sad. Not sad. It's kind of harsh to say this, but I have to say it because I feel like this is now my journal. And they do. I've read that journaling, um, it does help mentally. Helps get your feelings out. I wish in a way that I didn't have a voice. Uh, Literally didn't have a voice. Because I feel like if whatever I say, people take it negatively and then it comes back to me. they take whatever I say negatively, and then they internalize that in their own brains and with their own judgments, with their own feelings and their own interpretation of what I said, and then it creates always creates some kind of animosity, and then I lose out in the end because they talk to me. It's not even start talking, they automatically start talking to me as if I'm an object, right? So um I'm terrified. So I actually love language learning, even though I haven't been I haven't been very up to date with that. I love I wanted to learn French. I wanted to learn sign language especially because it seems expressive enough. It takes out all of the unnecessary words that other languages doesn't use compared to Western languages, like to the like saying apple. They another language would just say apple. It's just very. It's I'll use the autism terms. It's more blunt compared to a Western world languages that's my experience. And with signing, it's just a lot more to the point as well. But not nobody I've ever really met has ever signed. So once again, and also nobody else that I know of speaks French fluently. So uh, yeah. I know there are online communities out there for this type of like language learning and apps, and I trust me, I've been on many. I more than counting my two two hands and feet, like over 20 plus, and it just never worked out because I'm always having to I my learning disability, because I do believe in some aspects I'm slow. Actually, many aspects, and the way I learn is slow. But once I keep repeating it, practicing it, I master it, right? So I'm either at the extremely low end of it, of learning something, I'm trying to communicate, or I'm too advanced. It's never like in the middle. I don't know if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, now as an adult, it communication has just gotten worse for me. So I feel I'm one of those autistic people who are declining um, um, with age, is what I'm trying to say. With age, um, how I've been so now trying to put it, give I guess some kind of positive um, to end this video is I want to, once again, I want to try and end these videos with some kind of positivity because I just see a lot of negative, yeah, but they're legit. You know what I mean? For me, they're legit because I'm living the reality I never wanted to live. Um, you know, since I'm not able to communicate well, I tend to listen to a lot of music. That is what makes me happy. When I am extremely happy, when I'm extremely sad, when I'm extremely depressed, when I'm confused, when I want to scream, when I want to throw a tantrum, when I want to melt down, when I shut down, when I go mute, when I just put on my headphones. Um, and I gotta listen to music because I know people kind of scoff and laugh when people say music saves, but it does for me. It grounds me. It helps. I can sometimes curve my mood with it. So curving as in like change my mood. Um, so if give it a try if you're give it a try if you're struggling like me. And if you have any other tips or tricks or hacks to get through communication that doesn't require like money, could you let me know, or share in the comments below. I'd really like to know how you do that. Also with communication, because I'm so not well, I'm not doing. It's for me. I'm getting worse. I tend to type and write everything. So texting, I'm very, very. I'm. I think I'm above average when it comes to communicating what I feel through text. So yeah, leave a comment in the below and let me know any tips or tricks or hacks that you use to effectively communicate with people. Thank you.